Hey, more rides, new life, new gigs, new this, new that. My home, my place.
Hey, what's up? Randy here, Mediocre at Best Podcast. Thanks for watching or listening. Just talk Minnesota Vikings, the last segment. Now I'm going to switch to the NBA and talk about Dirk Nowitzki. As if you're new to this podcast, I'm a Minnesota Vikings fan for football and Dallas Mavericks fan for the NBA. Well, how is that, Randy? Grew up in D.C., wasn't a fan of the Washington Wizards or the Washington Redskins. They were both god-awful at the time. In middle school, pretty much became a fan of both of these teams back in middle school. So for the Vikings, it was Randy Moss. I watched them play, and it was absolutely fantastic. It was marvelous to watch from there on. I've been a Minnesota Vikings fan ever since. Dallas Mavericks, same thing with Dirk Nowitzki and Steve Nash. Ever since I watched them play back in middle school, I've been with the Dallas Mavericks ever since. So probably about 18, 19 years I've been a fan for both teams consistently. And so Dirk Nowitzki last week surpassed 30,000 points in his NBA career, one of 6 NBA players to do that all time. And quick background, as a Mavericks fan, I'm used to people going out of their way to kind of just pretend like Dirk's just some dude that just showed up or, try to denigrate what he's done in his illustrious career. I'm used to it at this point. After they won the championship in 2011, I was just like, you all can kick rocks. I'm not going to sit here and waste my time arguing with y'all anymore because I know what this dude has done. He won the championship. He's done great things. He's been in the playoffs consistently, moved up, been to multiple Western Conference finals. It is what it is. Y'all can sit there and hate on him for whatever reason you want to. But then it gets to a point where you surpass 30,000 points and people are just acting like, oh, well, it's impressive, but I mean, it's okay. Colin Cowherd, specifically, I'm calling this dude out. You want to sit here and call all these players and be boldish on everything that you say. Well, you know what? It's time that I call you out. Colin Cowherd, who I used to be a fan of, by the way, used to be a big fan of his until he just went on this tear of just LeBron love fest that he has. I don't get it. Everything that, man, you know what? I almost left my keys in the house and almost got locked out, and that is why LeBron James is one of the greatest basketball players of all time. That's what Colin Cowherd does. Everything is about LeBron James. I don't get it, but whatever. After Dirk Nowitzki surpassed 30,000 points in his NBA career, this dude, Colin Cowherd, got on his show, The Herd with Colin Cowherd, and Speak for Yourself with Jason Whitlock, and said, oh, yeah, he's the greatest European player of all time. Oh, well, he's one of the 50 to 60 greatest players of all time. Not bad. And then went on to say, well, that championship he won in 2011 was more so because LeBron lost it than Dirk won it. First of all, let me just rebuttal that real quick. Like I said, I'm used to people hating on Dirk Nowitzki and Dallas Mavericks, calling him soft and all this stuff. You're used to it. But after a while, it's just like, whatever. But now, Colin Cowherd, you have crossed the line. To sit here, best European player of all time, that's all you got? He's one of the 20 best players in NBA history, one of the 20 greatest NBA players in NBA history. Consistently been in the playoffs, led his team in the playoffs, multiple Western Conference Finals trips, multiple finals trips. Yes, he lost the 06 finals after being up 2 games to none against the Miami Heat. But if it wasn't for the refs getting away, that'd be a whole nother story. But I'm not going to sit here and just lean on that. This dude, Dirk Nowitzki, first of all, people acting like that LeBron James lost the championship and Dirk it was just handed to him. Let me get this straight. So for everyone sitting here, and Colin Cowherd, you were probably one of those people that had your articles written up during that 2011 finals, ready to just claim LeBron James is the greatest player of all time, and you had to scrap it after Dirk Nowitzki won it. First of all, everyone's paying attention to the Miami Heat and what LeBron James didn't do and all this stuff, but not too many people understand what the Dallas Mavericks did to get in those NBA finals. This dude, Dirk Nowitzki and the Dallas Mavericks, in the first round, overcame their toughest challenge throughout that entire playoffs, going against the Portland Trail Blazers. That was a tough series. They almost lost that series. But then after that, they went against the Los Angeles Lakers, who at the time was going for a 3-time back-to-back-to-back NBA championship title. That was with Kobe Bryant, Andrew Bynum, Pau Gasol, led by Coach Phil Jackson. And by the way, not only did the Dallas Mavericks beat the Los Angeles Lakers in the second round, they swept them. Swept the Los Angeles Lakers, who were trying to three-peat, sent Coach Phil Jackson into coaching retirement. He's never coached since then. Then you get to the Western Conference Finals. The Dallas Mavericks beat the Oklahoma City Thunder with James Harden, Russell Westbrook, and Kevin Durant, and then got to the finals, went up against your boy, LeBron James, who was, in the offseason, not 1, not 2, not 3, not 7, all this other stuff. The first year of that super team with LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Bosh. And you know what? It wasn't the fact that LeBron James gave the title away. LeBron James lost the 2011 NBA championship because he got beat by a better team. And Dirk Nowitzki didn't have to team up with 2 of the other top 15 players in the NBA to do so. Let me tell you something right now. LeBron James got a whole bunch of different looks. You want to turn this into a basketball perspective? LeBron James got a whole bunch of different looks on the defensive side of the ball, from Deshaun Stevenson, Sean Marion, and 37-year-old ancient Jason Kidd on the baseline was D'ing him up. LeBron James couldn't do nothing, and Dirk Nowitzki had one of the best playoff runs of all time, was on that Jordan-esque level. Yes, I said it. I don't give a damn what anybody says. Was making shot after shot, could not be stopped. They mocked him when he was sick. I don't know if he had the flu, whatnot. Mocked him, and then ended up losing. And it was the redemption championship after losing to the Miami Heat in 2006, and the Miami Heat won it on Dallas home court. The Dallas Mavericks beat the Miami Heat with LeBron James, Chris Bosh, and Dwayne Wade on Miami Heat's home court. It was absolutely amazing to see. And then he, NBA Finals MVP, beat the super team. And it's funny because Colin Cowherd is the same dude that says, and like a bunch of other people, well, if Michael Jordan never had to beat a super team, if LeBron beats the Golden State Warriors, and that will surpass him and do all this other stuff. It's funny because Dirk Nowitzki beat the OG super team, the OG free agency first player in his prime in NBA history to form a super team through free agency, and Dirk Nowitzki was the first one to do it. But he's one of the 50 or 60 greatest players of all time. Oh, he's the best European player of all time. Oh, LeBron James lost it and everything. You are absolutely hilarious. LeBron James did not give the title away. He simply got beat. Get your facts straight. Colin Cowherd, you shouldn't be talking basketball anymore, man. So anyway, Realistic Randy, Mediocre at Best podcast. We do this once a week. Send us a tweet at realistic_Randy. This is a Blue Vision Entertainment production. We'll see you next week.
G1.